Day 5. Let's go ahead and keep it short today. We're going to work on doing things slightly quicker. Right, so we're going to take in deep breath, prolonged exhale, and this time you should take in another deep breath. And on the exhale, see if you can push your hands outward as you exhale. So it's about 45 degrees. If I turn to the side here, let me see if I can do this. So I want to really open up my field of vision. And so what this does, usually when we're thinking, go ahead and keep breathing. Usually when we're thinking, our eyes will kind of unfocus, but the muscles that control the eyes will fix and tense. And especially if we're thinking negative thoughts or high energy, high stress, high intensity type thoughts, high anxiety type thoughts, then like the stress will compound and the tissue will tense up even further. So we want to like really open up that field of vision. Next one, go ahead and close the eyes on the exhale. And again, open. See if you can remember how that felt when you opened up your gaze and extend that to your eyes being closed. If that's a little too convoluted, just go ahead and relax. Stay behind the eyes. Stay present behind the eyes. Remember, effortlessly. And we'll be trying out opening and relaxing the gaze in future sessions. Right now, feeling into the body. Feeling whatever's there. So if I prompt you with words, having that good somatic bodily awareness, where do you feel these words register? And seeing if you can simply notice where the words register to begin with. So if I said stress, can you point to where you feel sensation in your body when I say the word stress? And simply noticing, oh, there it is. Okay. Again, we're going to build on this practice, so just right now, notice where it is. Don't try to control how you feel it or where you feel it or make it go away. Simply notice, okay, there's where I'm carrying stress in this moment, maybe even habitually. Feeling those primary spots, the usual spots that we check in on, behind the eyes, the jaw, top of the neck where it meets the skull, that tight fist tension opening, the way a hand would open and relax. Behind the eyes, around, maybe even a little behind the jaw, the base of the skull, top of the neck, base of the neck, top of the chest and back. Diaphragm, is that area tight? Does it feel spacious? What would it feel like for that area to be very spacious? The abdomen, around the belly button, between the belly button and the spine, and then a little lower to the base of the back, the lower back, the lower back, and the front, so like your hip flexors. Again, that psoas muscle that's a really big hot spot for storing tension and trauma. Feeling these areas, feeling into them with the breath. And we're allowing them, giving them permission for right now to say, hey, we don't need to be so on guard for right now. Just this moment. Let's take 5. And if the mind is in your ear, if you haven't already, let that horse, aka the mind, out of its stall, out of its, cooped up area. Let it walk around, stretch its legs. And you can totally do this at any point throughout the day. You can do any of these things when you need them. These are tools for your tool belt, awareness of the body, that good interoception. Right, when you feel charged up, and that can be your prompt. Oh, okay, now's a good time to apply that ventral brake. As needed. Overthinking is a good prompt to check in on those usual spots behind the eyes, base of the neck, or base of the skull, top of the neck, the jaw, shoulders, base of the neck, where it meets the top of the chest and upper back. Getting a little more familiar with it, a little more comfortable with it, so that you can do these check-ins in seconds throughout the day. Give yourself a breath. Give yourself 30 seconds, a minute during your day. And if any part of you chimes in, says, well, I don't have that kind of time. I'm under a lot of pressure. Hey, that's a really good thing to be aware of. That voice, that part of us that's really looking out for us, making sure we're on the ball. And, maybe chiming back, actually rest is also high priority at some point. And in this way, we're practicing that good self-advocacy. High pressure is high pressure. And that's an awesome prompt for rest. Checking in on the chest. Observing how you feel right now, having taken a little time for yourself. If you don't make it a day, if you miss a day, it's okay. I like to think that I like to practice that instead of saying I'll get to it tomorrow, I can say I'll get to it within 24 hours. I'll get to it within 48 hours. I'll get to it, in a very specific time frame. And that way there's more specificity and kind of like when the eyes relax and drift off into imagination land instead of being present. Saying I'll do it tomorrow, it's kind of that same feeling of drifting off, like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But really, we're letting responsibility drift off. If there's any energy, any sensation holding the body, allow the space around you to open up. And drift a few inches away from you, just a few inches. And from here, calmly, allowing this spaciousness to carry over into the rest of the day. Again, you can practice this at any time. That space around you drifting, maybe spreading open a few more inches, just giving you a little more space within your bubble. Your bubble expands a little bit, just a little bit. And just that feeling of drifting open. And seeing if you can take this feeling of ease, however long it lasts, into the rest of your day. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.